We have a fairly young team. We've got a great group of young men. I've been very, very proud of how hard they've worked. And I mean that. They're a lot of fun to be around, but more importantly, the work ethic has been outstanding. Good attitudes. They've done everything we've asked, and we've been pushing it. So as you can imagine, we're putting in a brand new offense, and we have really kicked it up in the weight room, and we're conditioning these guys pretty tough, and they're getting used to it. So I've been very pleased with that. One highlight I would tell you, our season opener this year, we're traveling to Charleston, South Carolina to play First Baptist. They were undefeated last year. So, being new to the program, starting off right off the bat with a tough game in Charleston, South Carolina, we're excited for it. Other than that, I'm going to open it up and let these guys introduce themselves, and then y'all are free to ask me any questions.
My name is Josh Schuchts, and I'm a tight end and defensive end in the class of 2024.
Traylon Ray, class of 2023, wide receiver and UB.
I'm JP Pickles. I'm class of 2024. I play quarterback and inside linebacker.
Devon Jackson, class of 2023, running back and cornerback.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start first. Coach, thank you for joining us here for our media day. Coach, just coming in at the time frame that you did, we talked to you. I believe you were still unpacking boxes when we first spoke to you in the spring. How has the summer been so far, and what have been some high points since you now that you're here and you're settled in Tallahassee?
Well, I officially move Thursday, so I'm still.
You're still in the process.
I have been. We have continued to work every week except the 4th of July week, and we've been going 4 days a week, and we hit the weight rooms. I have to admit, we get after it pretty hard, and then we go out and do a little bit of practice, and then we condition. And then we've had quite a few 7-on-7 days. And I've been very pleased. The first 7-on-7 day, we did really was at the FSU camp. And to be honest with you, we were a little raw. We didn't know everything. We knew some basic stuff from spring. But as we kept going each week, we got a lot better. We improved. So we have a young team on that. I know that's the thing everybody talks about, but I will tell you they have adjusted well, and I have a lot of confidence in them. They're doing a really good job.
I have a question if I could jump in here. Jack Williams from the Tallahassee Democrat. This is questions for JP Pickles. Braden Phillips played a lot of time at the starting position last year in quarterback. You're stepping into that position this year. In the conditioning and training camps, how are you feeling getting adjusted to being the man in the backfield?
I'm excited. I really like Coach Hill's new offense. We pass the ball a lot, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Follow up here, I guess, with working with the younger team, how has there been any, bumps in the road, or you guys feel like you're progressing pretty good, and working with just a generally younger team in general?
We're progressing really good. We've gotten a lot better for spring and summer, and I'm really looking forward to the season.
We are young, but I do want to stress that we have some guys that have been playing. They had to play earlier. So although we are young, we do have experience. And honestly, I've been very, very pleased with how they've adapted to the change. They've done a great job with that.
Hey guys, how we doing? Andrew Jupe, VSN Tallahassee. Just wanted to open up to you, I guess, Coach, if you want to start and turn it over to the boys. You got a lot of offensive weapons there. Like JP said, excited for your new offensive system. What are some things we can expect here from NFC coming up?
Well, we are a no huddle team, and the offense is based on, honest to goodness, we're going to take what you give us. We will we'll mix it up, we'll run it, we'll throw it, but there's different variations. Our run game is obviously within the box, but we also have a screen game, and so we'll do some things to stretch it horizontally, and then of course we take some shots vertically. But the biggest thing I'd say is probably getting used to our pace and our tempo.
Well, I like the new offense. I like that we throw the ball a lot more. In the past years, we were more of a run team, like a lot of teams in Tallahassee and in this area. But now we're throwing the ball more and just spreading the offense. We're going to pick the defense apart a little bit.
Hey, guys, this is Ryan Kelly from WCTV. I had a question for Coach. Coach, what's been the biggest adjustment for you? Obviously, I know you said you're not completely moved in yet, but what's been the biggest change for you moving down here to Tallahassee?
That's an interesting question. I think it's normal. You know, the first thing you want to do is get to know the players, and that's hard when you're, you know, basically when I got hired, I had a short amount of time to get to know them. You briefly see them, and then all of a sudden you have spring practice, and I can tell you from spring practice to where we are now, I think that's probably been the biggest thing. You start to see not only the relationships, but you also start to see those that you can depend on. And you can see leadership is not just about saying things, it's living it. And then the one thing that I've been really stressing and watching is we're starting to learn how to build others up, which is a huge part. But I guess, you know, it's interesting when you cross the state line, you see some different football and you see some different things. Some things are the same. And honestly, you know, the one thing I guess I'll know more once we get in the season. We've seen some stuff in 7-on-7, which looks similar to other places, but I have a feeling once we get in the regular season, we'll see different defenses and things.
If we don't have any more questions for the NFC Eagles, we definitely want to thank Coach Hill, Coach Brent Hill, and his guys for joining us today. Coach, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys joining us, and we're looking forward to watching you guys later on in the season.
Thanks for having us, and as always, go Eagles.